Strength block has all your usual pieces of gym equipment, but there's definitely a few things that'll make you say, what the heck is that? These medieval-looking weapons are called Macebells, or sometimes steel bells, depending on where you read about them.
Where did these originate from?
So the original style of mace training is Garda training from India. It is what their warriors used in order to wield their clubs in battle. So it has quite like a lot of cultural significance to them, and there's like some fun like mythological backgrounds on like gods that had massive garters. I think like the monkey god was one of them, if I'm not mistaken.
How have these been implemented into a gym setting?
Well, basically, I'm a big fan of kettlebells as well, and I thought that these were kind of like a kettlebell for the upper body. They're really good because they create dynamic movement and get us moving a little bit out of that sagittal plane, a bit of that like twisting motion that's lacking from a lot of people's training, whilst also helping with shoulder stability, shoulder strength, wrist mobility, and wrist strength. And I recently hurt my wrist, so these have been really good in rehabbing what was a pretty destroyed wrist.
What weight do you use?
Depending on what I'm using the Macebells for, if I'm using it for just like a warm-up to get my shoulders ready for pressing, I might use something light, one-handed like this, just to get some movement into each shoulder, or I'll use the slightly heavier one. So this one's 4 kgs, this one's 6 kgs. If I'm doing work that I'm trying to build like strength, power, and explosiveness, I'll go for something a little bit heavy, like this 15 kg one.
Can anyone use these Macebells?
Yes, there is obviously an element of skill that's required to learn how to actually swing one of these properly, but I think getting a light mace such as the 4 kg one and beginning to have a play around with will get you started in the right direction on how to use it. They are designed for all strength levels, so I think it is a useful tool to have, but there is a little bit of mastery involved before you're going to find it easy to use. So if you do want to learn how to use a mace, feel free to reach out to Sophie and I will show you a little demonstration and get you on your way.